stand up for me, Barbie, because you're so beautiful.
Hello and welcome back to The Good, The Bad and The Ugly Show. So, a slightly different video this week. We're going to explore some toys that I don't really know a lot about. We're diving into the world of My Little Pony and Barbie and all the various knockoffs and bootlegs. So, yeah, my sister lives out on a farm in Cornwall and she has a room full of My Little Pony and a big room full of Barbies and stuff. And she's the expert on this. So, believe it or not, we have more than one mad collector of toys in our family. So, yeah, so we decided to go there and make a little video on it all. So, yeah, while we were there, we fed some lambs. And we found some toads. A couple of frog visitors come to say hello.
It was weird.
The glory of
Lots of animals out here, that's for sure.
Frogway!
the glory of
Frogway!
look. Oh no, this has all gone horribly wrong. And yeah, had a general mooch about in the countryside. So, okay, now we've got that out the way, let's get into this. Let's go and have a look at some ponies and some Barbies and some stuff. Okay, so the tour begins. We're going to start with the My Little Ponies and that stuff, and then move on to the Barbies and Cindy's and all that stuff, I guess. But we're going to come in through the door now into the pony room. So yeah, there's a lot going on, isn't there?
Yeah, so that's generation 4.
So
there.
if we go through, so what's generation 1 then?
Right, so
Where do we start?
Well, they're a bit mixed up.
Yeah.
So down here we've got a lot of generation 1s. Those are generation 1s.
Oh, okay. So these are like fairy ones.
Yep, they are. Yes. So Soft ponies.
Yeah.
So Soft Cherries Jubilee.
Okay. Okay.
And Sparkle ponies, which are kind of some of my first personal favourites. They are fabulous.
Yeah.
And I've got Fairy Tales Bird, which are a kind of spin-off.
Oh, okay. And what was that then?
They're birds.
Was it a series? Was it like
They're like, yeah, kind of a spin-off really. Tootie Tales, I think this one's called.
Tootie Tales.
Yeah,
Right. That's amazing,
they are
isn't
rather
it?
fabulous. Yeah.
Right. What a thing.
It's a good look, that.
It is a good. It's a strong look.
It is a strong look. I got this. This is a fakey Fairy Tales bird.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So if you find these in charity shops,
Yes,
buy
any
them.
fakies of those are worth having.
Oh, okay. So there are fakies that are worth money as well.
Everything's
then, in the My
well,
Little
the
Pony.
fakies aren't worth a huge lot, but they're a bit
Okay.
rarer. I've only ever found that one, but
Yeah.
this is the birthday pony, which is one of my favourites. I probably paid more money than I should for it, but I had to have it.
Okay. Yeah, it's a hell of a thing, isn't it?
It is.
So when's that from then? What sort of year? Sort of time zone?
You see on their hoof. I'm guessing about 87, maybe. Oh, 85, I think it says.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well.
And Twinkle the cat.
Yeah. So did you have a lot of these when you were a child then?
I was coming on to that. I only had 2, and this is why I've ended up with all this. Because,
yeah, it's
so
making up for.
the 2 I had was this one, Moonstone,
Oh yeah.
and the other one.
Is that your original, or is that like a...
It's not my original. I don't know what happened to that, I have to say.
Yeah. Well, you had younger brothers, so they
Well,
probably all destroyed
Yeah,
them.
Parasol was my other one.
Yeah.
I got some princess ponies as well, which
Oh,
are
yeah.
rather lovely.
Do you get ones where they have little trapdoors with keys in them and stuff? Was that?
Oh,
was
you're
that...
talking about keepers.
That's keepers, isn't it?
Yes.
My Little Pony didn't go in for
I
that
have
stuff.
got some keepers.
Oh, okay.
That's
look at that.
twisty.
Oh, look, it's tail spins.
Yep. Cool, huh?
Yeah. That's a cool thing. That's a cool thing. I've got like a sort of wedding one here.
Yes. Yep. Ooh, that was my last Instagram
Oh, okay.
So yeah, there's a wedding.
Is that supposed to be like that? Or is this modified?
So it's the bride pony, but she's wearing,
yeah.
I think it's Confetti's pony outfit.
Oh, okay.
And look at that.
Is that a proper thing?
It's a pony wedding cake.
Oh,
Look,
wow.
Ponies.
Is that My Little Pony official?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I had to have that.
That's a cool thing, isn't it?
It is a cool thing. And then that's like a sort of bridesmaid pony. I can't remember its name.
Got some other ones
But he's wearing
lurking
like
in the back there.
a nighty costume, I think it is.
It's a good cabinet for displaying, good shelf for displaying. I need something like this.
Yes.
Oh,
There's Parasol. That was my other one I had. He's wearing the Great Skates outfit. And I've got Bubbles and Seashell, the sitting down ponies, of which there are only
So hang on,
two.
that's got skates, isn't it, on its feet?
That's wearing Skates outfit.
That's really cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like things with skates. I've got like a sort of G.I. Joe knockoff with roller skates, and it's a cool thing.
Cool. Yes, and I got the three. There were three ponies that had skates on their feet.
Yeah.
Again, a little bit slightly in disrepair, but
Yeah.
you know.
Still finding them with the skates is probably still
Yes.
quite a thing, isn't it?
Yes. So I've got those three.
And you keep your Phil Collins box set with the ponies.
Of course.
Because why wouldn't you, I suppose?
Indeed. This is a twice as fancy pony, so they've got more symbols going on than the others.
Oh, yeah. And you've got like a pony pen here. Is that a My Little Pony official?
Those are,
thing,
yeah.
then?
I think that's from the Gymkhana set, those
right.
fences.
Okay. So move on to... It's got little ones here. So what are these?
These are fakey Chap Mays, I think they are.
Okay.
Or actually MIGs, these ones.
MIGs.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's a bit of a mixture going on.
Cool. Yeah, what's this?
These, I'm not entirely sure what these were, but
Oh wow, look at that. That's quite
they're
a
rather
thing, isn't
sweet
it?
little carousel
Blimey.
ponies. But
Yeah,
again,
keyring.
had to have them as you do.
Yeah, of
Got
course.
Another one.
Because you need to have things like that.
Another one.
I always
like
buy
that.
things like that.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but we do. You got a so moving on to here. So
Well, that's got a bit of age to it. I bought
that's
that in
cool,
a
isn't it?
bundle of other toys. Yeah.
that's a really old school thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm guessing early 90s probably. that
Yeah,
one.
blank on the back, so a total bootleg.
Yeah.
Made in Hong
absolutely.
Kong. Perfect. I love things like that. I mean, the knockoff stuff is more fun, I think, than
Yeah,
the genuine.
well, this is very much a knockoff
genuine stuff is. I
shelf
think.
here.
Oh, okay. So these are all the fakes.
These, yes.
Cool.
So
You've got a sort of Pegasus type thing in the corner there going on.
yeah, so those are the Chap Mays with the
Okay. So I see a lot of Chad Valley stuff around.
yeah, and I got these recently. Chap May wedding
Yes.
and the groom.
Blimey.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're doing alright. We're going around here. So we move on to up the top here. What on earth are they? They're
That's
terrifying,
generation
aren't they?
3.5, I think.
They're like baby
Babies.
ones. So this would have been 80s, would it?
I think
later
we're talking
than
early
that.
2000s.
Oh, really? Late? Because I always figured, because like the 80s had this obsession with like babies, so they had like Muppet Babies and they had Looney Tune babies and Scooby Doo and all that. They always make a baby version of all
Yeah.
these things, but so this is My Little Pony babies then.
Yes, those are official.
It had to happen.
Generation 3
Had to happen eventually, didn't it? And then you got what's this kind of like?
Yeah, that's G4. They're little
Okay.
fidget cubes.
Yeah,
ones. I quite
yeah.
like those.
Sort of like the computer game thing. What's it called? A little block.
Oh, Minecraft.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
that kind of thing. I'm guessing that's sort of cashing in. That one's got dreads.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did you do that?
Well, I plaited the hair because it
Yeah.
was a little bit frizzy, so I thought, well, maybe I'll tidy
That's
it
cool.
up a bit.
That
Yeah.
looks that'd be 2000s, wouldn't it? That looks very 90s.
That's G4, so that's actually probably a bit later, maybe about 2010.
Okay, right. So this is like the later
Yes.
stuff up here.
Yeah, I try not to collect G4, but there was some that I just had to have, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, the ones, so that's the braided ones is the ones I plaited. But yeah, there's some little dready ones, I had to have those as well.
Oh yeah.
And then ribbon ones as well. Rather
That's cool,
nice.
isn't it? That's cool. Interesting stuff going on. I guess you can tell the head's got bigger. They got more cutesy. Because these look more.
They're more anime.
They're more
the
kind
newer
of.
ones.
Yeah. So these are older, aren't they? Or slightly.
Yeah,
older.
those are 80s. Those are flutter ponies. Very hard to find them with
Okay.
the wings because people broke all the wings.
So do you have the wings?
I have most of them.
Oh
have
yeah, that
wings.
one's got wings. isn't it?
I tended to buy all the wings separately from the ponies.
Oh right, yeah, you have
And
to do
I
that.
think some of them might be reproduction, but they're very good. So.
So we're going to move on to this shelf. So you've got You got the Care Bear and you got the Wuzzle.
Yep, the Wuzzle. Somebody gave me that.
Somebody gave you the Wuzzle. Yeah, it's a cool thing though, isn't
It is
it?
a cool thing.
Yeah. And that's
And
what's
Major
it?
Morgan, the electric organ.
Oh, fantastic! Oh wow. See, I love stuff like that. Absolutely love stuff like that. Yeah. Weird toy instruments.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a genuine old one. It might be a repro. But
It looks like one of the original
it
ones.
might be. Yeah.
Let's have a look.
There's a
So
date
there's
on it.
a date right there.
There's something on it.
Hang on, let's get it under the microscope. What does it say? ABC.
10p I got this for in a car.
Oh, wow.
Original G1 pony pencil sharpener.
Yeah, see that's stuff that's cool, isn't it?
I know.
That's the niche side of things,
The
isn't
holy
it?
grail.
Yeah. Right, so we'll move on to so we'll go along to this shelf here.
The Bratz ponies.
Bratz ponies,
which are
right? Yeah.
amazing. Again, a bit after my time, really, but they're just so funky and crazy. I had to have them.
Yeah.
There's a seahorse one as well.
Oh yeah. Remember Bratz dolls were
Yeah.
they were really big, weren't they? At one point.
They're very collectible now, actually.
Right, okay, that's not even that long ago, I suppose, was it?
Well, it's 20 years, a lot of
20
it,
years,
so,
yeah. Just the other day.
And that is Princess Rinse and Spit at the top there
Which
with the teeth.
one's that? The one with the teeth?
Yeah,
Let's get in there.
I was very pleased to
That's
get my hands
terrifying,
on
isn't
that.
it? So is that like a toothbrushing one?
Well,
Teaching kids about dental
I
hygiene?
don't know if it was meant to be, but it got
Okay.
called that because not many of the ponies have got their teeth showing.
And who are these?
Those are summer wing ponies. They're very collectible.
Oh, right. Oh, really?
You won't get one of them for much less than a 10 or 15 quid.
Oh, right. So this kind there's some value to all this stuff, isn't
Yeah,
it?
and there's some Sweetheart Sisters behind them, which are sort
Oh,
of tall,
yeah.
thin ones with the flowers in their ears.
Yeah, they're cool. They're cool. So, this shelf.
So
What are we
that
dealing with
is
here?
Generation 3, mostly.
So when was Generation 3 then?
So I think we're talking early 2000s.
Oh,
really.
okay. So that's it then. So there's only
2006.
two prior to that then. Two different generations. 80s and 90s, and then these ones.
Yes.
And the camera, is that an official thing as well?
That is, I think that's G4.
Oh, okay.
But it was cute, so.
Yeah. Again, they're getting more anime, aren't they? I suppose.
Yeah, I like the
great.
shape of the G3 ponies because they're more similar to G1 in my mind.
Oh, yeah,
They're very aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
And there's
Yeah.
jewel ponies there at the back. You can see little jewels on there.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
right.
it
Yeah, I remember. There's a lot of stuff like that. That reminds me of the 90s. There's a lot of stuff
Yeah.
like that in the 90s, wasn't there? Or late 80s, I guess.
Yeah.
So we'll move down to here.
That's more G3s.
Yep. Sparkly hair. You got a. Oh, what's this?
Oh, that's G4. That's
Yeah.
It probably came in a bundle of stuff that I bought, and I thought, well, that's quite nice. I'll keep that.
Did you know there's a whole subculture of bronies? Have you heard of the bronies?
I have heard of them. Yeah.
This is like blokes that collect My Little Ponies.
Yeah. Well, fair enough.
It's fair enough, isn't it? I mean, as I said in another video recently, we really had that divide when we were kids. Like in the 80s and 90s, it was all like boys' toys and girls' toys, and you never crossed over.
Yeah. I
That-
think
that was it.
Thankfully, things are a bit more open-minded
Yeah.
now.
No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Yeah.
That's the
I got the-
champagne wedding
Oh wow.
party. That is a Totsie pony with the funny eyes.
You've got a crown.
Yep, there's a crown. It came with the wedding rings and
Does the
everything.
crown go on top of this?
Probably.
On top of
It fell
the.
off.
So it's on the. Oh yeah, that's cool, isn't it? It sort of fits on the horn.
But yeah, the Totsie ponies, I had to have this. It's terrible condition, it's had its hair cut, but there's something about the eyes of the Totsie ponies.
Yeah, he looks a bit like a bit naughty.
That's 1983, so again, they're quite old.
Yeah. And who's that? Is that
This-
a fakie on top of that?
It is a fakie, but...
So I'm starting to. Oh, avalanche. I'll get that. Oh, grab that. I've got something else down here as well. I've just found. I'll put this back up. I've just found this.
Ah, that's from the dance Baby Bonnets dance school from Generation 1.
Oh wow.
I'm not
He
really
looks
sure
like a
what he-
wuzzle, doesn't he? Again.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. This one, if I can get it to work, makes a noise. I spent ages taking this apart. It's very temperamental. It's quite old.
Oh. Fantastic.
Brilliant, eh?
That is great.
But I've had one before that I never got to work, so I was amazed to get that to work.
It's a good find, isn't it?
Yeah.
Blimey. And so have you got down here?
These are more Generation 3s.
Oh, yeah.
This one,
2000s then.
this is not a proper pony accessory, but it just went so well. With the
Yeah, it's all there, the colours, isn't it?
Yeah, the colours and the pony
Yeah.
theme. I assumed it was an
Fantastic.
official accessory, and I went on the internet to ask what pony it came with, and they're like, none of them.
Do they get funny about these things?
Some people do.
Because you get like you get the angry fans of everything, don't you? And they
Yeah.
swear at each other on the internet and get really angry about things.
Yeah. This is the daddies and babies pen, pretty much.
Boats.
Yeah,
A
so
nautical
the
theme to this one.
boy ponies have these big shy
Oh
horse
right,
feet.
the male ones.
If you see any of those, buy them.
Right,
They're
okay.
worth really minimum a tenner, really.
Oh right.
And ice crystal is the one you want, which is worth about
Yeah.
£300.
I've only ever found. See, most people know what these things are worth now. I found a massive load of them in a charity shop a while back of My Little Ponies. And there are a couple of like old ones. I gave you one of them, didn't I?
Yes.
I can't remember which one that was. But yeah, you don't really see them much now. That's the thing, isn't it?
No, this is one of the
You see a lot of the Chad Valley ones.
dancing ponies.
Oh right, their legs move.
Bendy legs.
Ah, see, I would have thought that would have became a feature with all of them.
Yeah, the Generation 2s have got bendy legs, actually. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a baby dancing pony. I need some more of these, really.
Dancing pony. Yeah, blimey.
And there's the drink and wet ponies with the bottles.
Oh wow, okay. yeah. Why? Yeah.
And there's have I got any Betty by Eye ponies? So yeah, with the eyes that close.
Oh right, yeah.
This is slightly, obviously, it's got a bit of a weird colour thing going on here.
Bit of an
but-
age, different
I-
types of plastic,
Yeah,
isn't it?
I really wanted Baby Shady, so
Yeah.
I had to have them. And yeah, you got Baby Applejack. So a lot of the main ponies had babies.
Were
Not
these
all of
earlier
them.
ones,
Yeah,
then?
this is again early 80s. Baby
Yeah.
Cotton Candy, 1984.
Right, okay, that makes sense.
But people make customs of babies that didn't exist.
Okay.
So like, there isn't a baby Posey, I
Yeah.
don't think. So somebody somewhere would have made one.
Right, that makes
They're-
sense.
They're quite impressive, some of the customs.
Yeah. Let's have a quick look at the books. So you've got some old school stuff up here,
Yeah.
smash hits, and looking. I might do a video on the looking stuff at some point
Yeah,
because that's quite interesting, wasn't it?
yeah.
Comic strips of like sapphire and steel and things you wouldn't ever thought of existed.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll move on to the Barbies and stuff
Well,
next.
you missed out
or have I
Generation
missed?
2.
I've missed
yes.
Generation 2. Where's that then?
So this shelf is Generation 2.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm not a big fan of the G2 ponies because they're a bit weird, but they are quite collectible because they are late 90s, so they've got a bit of age to them. And there's
okay.
a few interesting ones like this.
Right.
This one here.
So yeah, I would have guessed. I suppose you can see they're not quite 2000s, are they? They haven't quite got that anime look about
No,
them.
but
they're not
heading-
Generation 1 either, are they?
No, heading
Very
for them.
different.
But yeah, some of these have got bendy legs as well.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh, they're trying to get out.
pony avalanche again.
Yeah.
And then yeah, there's some more G ones down here.
Oh,
Couple
now
of baby sea
that's
ponies.
interesting. So take one of the C ones out then. Let's have a look at one of them.
these, I don't have any adult sea
they're
ponies yet.
weird,
I
aren't
keep
they?
getting outbid.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Strange, isn't it?
I think a lot of people put sea ponies in the bath and ruined them, and that's why
Right,
they're
that makes
a bit harder
perfect
to
sense. Yeah.
And then these ones I quite like as well. Twinkle-eyed ponies.
Twinkle-eyed.
If you can get the little.
Oh, right, okay,
twinkle-eyed.
yeah, I see.
So I've
Just
got a
put
bit of a
little jewel in
collection
there.
of those. And then there's these Sunday best ponies, all with like ice creams and
Oh, right.
cakes and stuff.
Like an ice cream sundae?
Yes, basically.
Right, okay. And what's going on? What's going on with that then?
This has got a custom knitted
Yeah.
outfit. This is gingerbread. So
Yeah.
it's got gingerbread men on it. It's a Christmassy themed pony. I do have a Christmas
Okay.
pony here somewhere. As
And
well.
now you have an Instagram page.
I do,
don't you?
yeah.
So-
More little ponies, as in the moorland.
More little ponies. We'll put a link
Yeah,
in
cool.
here as well, and maybe in the comments or something, because that's cool. So what you do, you sort of dress them up, or you put them out in places like by rivers and stuff. and-
Yes.
different,
Yeah.
like a pony for each different season.
Yeah,
kind
the
of thing.
things you do in the countryside when you're bored.
Yeah, no,
basically.
it makes perfect sense. You get a lot of this with like toys as well, where you put them out and make kind of art and stuff with them.
Yeah.
It's a cool thing. It's a cool thing. Right, I like the. Let me see what this one, but it's cool. Right, so is this everything then now?
I think so.
It's quite a collection, isn't it? So what are you going to do? You're going to build a great big barn and turn it into a pony museum.
I'd love to do that.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I think
I
you
might
know.
have a bit of difficulty persuading my partner that that's a really good use of
Well,
time and money.
Oh, I think you have the land for it, so I think it could be a thing, couldn't it?
Yes.
You probably get people coming by and you know donating stuff, and people are quite into that kind of thing, aren't they? Right. So chapter 2. Right, okay, so chapter 2, we're going into this room, which is, there's some Barbies already on the bed there, I see. But this is the Barbie collection. Is it Barbie and Cindy?
There's all sorts really.
All sorts, okay.
So so these are the fashionistas,
Yeah,
and there's a few Barbie extras in there, and
okay.
a few. This is a clone. It's not an actual Barbie extra, but because the Barbie extras are articulated,
Oh wow,
so bendy arms and legs, so they're quite cool.
the jacket.
Quite short.
Fashionable.
Yeah, he's rather fine. I think he's a Barbie Lux,
Oh, okay.
like the sort of model one.
Yeah, yeah. Oh wow. That's a cool figure, isn't it? Or doll, I don't know. What's the right terminology?
I
do
think it's
not
okay
know.
to call
I
these
do not
dolls
know.
probably
Yeah, because they are.
because they're girls' toys.
Yeah. So any you want to get down or explain? I don't know.
Well, I mean,
you've got
you're the director.
So you've got the what's the cafe? The Cindy
So it's the Cindy Cafe
Cafe.
from the late night. I think it's 99. That one.
Yeah.
We can get that down.
Okay.
Look at it
Yeah. Let's
if
have a
you
look.
like. There might be a doll avalanche. We've got some gem dolls here as well that I bought recently.
Oh yeah, Gem. Right. Is that like the cartoon Gem
Yes. Yes.
from the 70s? Hanna Barbera, wasn't it?
80s.
So it was 80s. Yeah, of course it was
Yes.
80s.
Yeah. Look.
But,
Look at them. They couldn't be more 80s
Couldn't
if they
be more
tried.
80s. I saw some of this recently, actually. Was it the original? They brought it back, haven't they? And
Probably.
didn't they make a film out of it not that long ago?
I don't know. They might have done. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah,
I
they're
think
rather
they did.
fabulous with their glam rock makeup.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've got another one up there.
The cartoon had like adult, sort of adult context and stuff. There's one about drugs and stuff.
Probably. Well, the one I
Yeah.
used to like was Maxie's World.
Oh, yeah.
That tackled a few hard-hitting subjects. I think there was one about
Yeah.
eating disorders.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. It's bizarre, isn't it?
So yeah, those are the gem dolls.
Cool, aren't they? Look at this. Was this like a keyboardy thing? What
Yeah,
is
so
that?
it's a bit of a mixture. Some of them are not wearing their
Guitar.
original clothes.
Oh, there's a
Some
bit of
these-
the guitar missing.
Yeah, I think this is an original guitar, I believe.
Oh wow. So when were these then? When were
I'm
these
going to
dolls
say
here?
mid-80s.
So they were actual 80s.
85, that one says.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Because you could totally, like, I guess there are giveaways, but you could totally mistake these for being new, couldn't you?
I guess so, yeah.
Because this kind of thing has really kind of come back.
Yeah.
Are these all original clothing for them then?
That's
it
Jem's
mainly?
original dress, although
Yeah.
I added that.
Oh, right.
I think a lot of this is not original clothing.
Yeah.
But I felt it went with the vibe. So
Yeah, totally.
That's what they're
Totally
dressed
sort of
in.
modified.
Yeah, and I bought. Whoa. Here we are, the
Well, fantastic.
Cindy Disco, complete with flashing lights.
Fantastic. Look at that. Look at that. So they'd
That
stand.
was from a charity shop in Exmouth.
They'd stand behind. They'd stand behind and do some
Yeah.
scratching and some mixing. Look at that. Although obviously, Jem wouldn't be doing this. This would be
Yeah, it's a bit after Jem's time.
This would be So this was Cindy, was it?
Yeah. So I will get that.
You've got the burger bit there. So each of these do different things. So did you fix this one up then? Because this wasn't working quite as well when you bought it, as far as I remember.
I think it's intermittently working.
It's come back to life itself then. It's cool. I guess you'd class it as like an electronic toy, wouldn't you? Because
Yeah.
been collecting some of those. So obviously I have the Barbie piano. So
Yeah,
I'm
well,
sure
I'm very jealous.
I'm
of
sure
that.
we could do a deal. If you find some old action figures or something,
So these
you
are
could
some,
definitely
these
do an
are
exchange on
around
that.
the late 90s Cindy's.
Yeah.
So we've got some crimp and bead ones. I do have the crimp and bead studio somewhere,
Oh wow, look at that.
but these are fabulous. I had to have
When are
these.
these from?
These are, I think, late 90s again,
Oh, okay.
possibly slightly earlier. 92. That says 92, I think.
Oh yeah, all right. As early as that.
Yeah.
They're cool though, aren't they?
But yeah, I think these ones are Armani.
Is this all original gear then? With these?
Some of it is. That is.
Yeah.
I think possibly those are not. This is original Cindy outfit though, this one.
Wow, look at that.
Fabulous.
Yeah, you couldn't get much. I mean, I was going to say 80s then, but actually early 90s,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes.
Very much so, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I wore stuff like that.
You
in the early 90s.
You did wear stuff like this.
I probably
in the
still
90s.
do now.
Yeah. Well, why not? Why not? I'm going to press this last button and see if it does something different. It does do something different. Does this ever go off at night when you're trying to sleep by
It
itself?
hasn't yet.
Ah,
I think, yeah, it tends to be if you touch these things.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But I got some.
Fantastic.
These are modern roller skates, actually. I think they might be Monster
Oh, they're
High or
cool.
something, but again, I just thought they were quite fitting.
Yeah, they go well. I love toys with roller skates. I don't know what it is about that.
It's the coolest thing ever. Right?
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know. It's going to another level, really, isn't it?
Yes.
So what are these then? These are Cindy, aren't they?
No, these are clones.
Oh, okay.
You can sort of tell some of the plastic on them is a bit cheapy. This might be
Right.
Barbie. No, it's not. It's a clone of. It doesn't say
I
Mattel
thought-
on their head.
I thought, didn't Cindy had the bigger head? So do you have any Cindys?
Well, this is 90s Cindy.
That's 90s Cindy. Okay, because didn't Cindy look more... I thought Cindy looked more like what girls kind of look like, whereas Barbie was the...
baby faced.
Yeah, and Barbie was the more kind of like supermodel type build and all that. Cindy was the toy that like, people wanted their children to have, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't.
There was a bit of a war going on.
I
like-
don't have any actual 80s Cindys. This is a
Oh,
knockoff.
okay, yeah, that's more like the face
Yeah.
I remember though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, more like a child face.
And
isn't
these
it?
ones, if you want to go back further,
Oh wow, look at them.
they're rather fabulous, aren't they?
Yeah. That look.
That look, yeah.
They look like they would sit there and criticise people as they walk
I
past.
would imagine so.
That's what they look like. Yeah. So when were these from?
Could be 60s.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Again, I think they're knockoffs. Or what? That does say something on it. Hong
Let's-
Kong, it says.
Oh right.
And yeah, they're in a bit of a state of disrepair.
But these could be as far back as 60s then.
They could be that. They got that look about them.
Let us know in the comments
Yes.
if you think these are 60s or whether they're 70s. Because yeah, it's only so much you can know about something, isn't there? Really, you can't know everything. And life's too short to do loads of research.
Yeah, I do
That's
some
what,
research.
that's what I always tell myself anyway.
Yeah, I do some research and then get bored. That's another
Yeah,
very
yeah.
old faced doll.
Wow, yeah.
It's got a bit of pen on her ear, but
When would you think this one was from then?
again, I'm going to say 60s maybe.
Yeah, wow, okay. I used to have lots of the 60s action men. I suppose you probably remember. We had a lot of that stuff, but that all went years ago. I have no idea where it went. Is that riding a tractor?
Yes. So,
Well, okay. Well, on a farm, you know.
well,
and there's
quite. At the Live Love Farm.
there's
t-shirt.
one in a wheelchair at the back
There is.
as well.
Yep, and they've got Ken in the wheelchair as well.
Oh yeah. Wheelchair's pretty cool, isn't it?
It is. It's very amazing.
quite thin,
yeah.
isn't it? And you've got a mermaid. Is that a merman?
It is Mermaid Ken. Yep.
Wow, is that a rare thing then?
He's not that rare, but he
Nah.
does. Yeah, you can definitely sell him.
What's in the box at the back there?
So
There's
this one,
what's that?
she's a Poundland. She's quite recent.
Poundland and the bloke in the is that Ken in the wheelchair?
Yeah. That is.
Okay, right, yeah. Fantastic.
But yeah, I've got lots of fashionistas because I do like them. He's rather cool.
Oh yeah, that is it looks like a member of Butthole Surfers or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've got
I don't know why that sprung to mind.
prosthetic leg Barbie as well.
Oh wow.
She's rather
Look
fab.
at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
So is that, when was that from then?
This is again fairly recent.
So did
within
they
the
do
last
like
10 years.
a big disabled line then?
They have been doing, yeah. There's one with a hearing aid as well. I don't have that.
That's
one.
really cool.
Very inclusive.
Inclusive, that's the word.
That's the word you're looking
the word
for.
we're looking for, yeah.
And again, yeah, with these, there's
You've got all the glasses at the back there.
yeah, and there's curvier shaped ones
Oh
as
wow,
well.
yeah, okay.
And there's short ones and tall ones. So yeah, it's very
Blimey.
very inclusive.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing.
Yes.
Like they noticed when people were kind of making fun of Barbie being just like the stick insect kind of supermodel.
Well, this is it. And when I've said to older people that I collect Barbies, they sort of said, "Oh, that's all a bit twee." But I said, "Well, you haven't seen the recent ones. They're
Who's that lying down?
this guy.
Yeah.
He's a BMR guy. These anything with BMR 1959.
BMR. That means bugger my rags, doesn't it?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we forgot the crimp and bead dog to go with Cindy.
Oh wow, look at that.
He's fabulous.
That's great. Actually.
Again, I paid a bit more money than I
Spaghetti
might have
dog.
done because
Yeah.
I had to have him.
When was that from then?
That's from the same time as the crimp and bead Cindy's.
So early 90s,
Yeah,
did you say?
mid
90s
'90s probably.
I've never seen pets like Barbie dogs and cats and stuff.
Well, and there's this one again from late
Oh,
90s.
yeah. Look at
Husky dog,
Husky dog.
complete with a sleigh. She was rather fabulous. Somebody's done an amazing job with her hair. So,
Yeah.
And I have had a go at one or two customs myself,
Oh yeah.
such as this one
Yeah.
with some custom hair. But,
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't keep them. So you don't have like a separate thing for just Barbies on this shelf and then just Cindy's or knockoffs.
They are sort of in an order, but every now and again they all fall down. And
Okay.
Yeah.
And they move over here. There's someone with a cool jacket.
yeah, so we've got interesting bits and bobs up here. A BMR box, which is getting in the way.
Yeah. So yeah, that looks very 90s again, is it?
No, those are
No,
quite
those are recent.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are 90s, I think, possibly late 90s. Again, a bit of a state of disrepair, but they've got fabulous hair and articulated very nicely.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. And what line is that?
That is Barbie, I think.
Okay. And this one?
Trying to remember the name of the line.
Yeah. So what's that one wearing? The toga party.
Well, again, that's a bit of my
Okay.
my custom outfit in there. I had in mind a picture to do for him. I haven't got around to it yet.
Okay. And what else do we have? Who are these at the back? Look very interesting.
The ones in the box, they
Oh,
are.
the ones in your hand now.
Okay.
Like, what are they? What are they then?
I think he's a prince.
Oh well.
Is he a Barbie? Yes, he's a Barbie prince. And I have some BTS dolls as well.
So what are they?
Korean boy band, very recent.
Oh wow! Now I bet these things go for some serious money then, don't they?
Yeah, they're definitely collectible. And I
Yeah.
would like to get a few more.
Okay. Because like the Spice Girl dolls, they're starting to
Yep,
fetch a price, aren't
We
they?
have some of those.
Do we? Okay.
So we
Wow,
have
right.
Scary Spice.
Scary Spice and
Baby Spice.
Baby Bunting. Yeah.
And she's the most common, probably Scary.
Yeah.
These other ones are a bit harder to find. I've not really seen her many times.
Sporty Spice.
Sporty Spice.
'Cause you can't really tell by the faces, can you? But the hair and the outfits give it away
Yeah.
a bit more.
And I have got Posh Spice, although her head's falling off,
Oh,
so it needs a bit of repair there.
Yeah. Victoria Beckham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at the back in the boxes, those JLS dolls.
JLS dogs. Can you bring one of those forward then? It's
We can indeed.
amazing.
There's
Okay,
Marvin.
let's have a look at that then for all your JLS needs.
Yeah.
Marvin.
Yeah.
So okay, I don't know much about JLS. Here they are though.
Yeah. Well, JB from JLS is now a farmer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You see him on Country Fire and that kind of thing.
JLS. So when was this then? When was this? This was 2010. Okay.
Yeah. So I do have the complete set.
Oh wow. Right, so we got the complete set of JLS. Now these will be worth a lot of money one day because it's like a niche thing.
I think I paid about 20 quid for the 4, and I think I got a bargain.
Yeah, I mean, give it like what 20 years or something,
Yes.
and then people will be like, well, "Do you remember JLS?" And they'll say no. Well, I've got all the dolls,
Yeah.
and they'll be even more rare. In fact,
Yeah.
I recently in like a sort of junk shop, I found a Kenneth Williams doll.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
they
amazing.
made carry-on dolls, and they're the same size as these, like Barbies,
Wow.
and just
I bet
like
they're
that.
worth £1 million.
They're worth £1 million.
Yeah.
But I don't know where the hell I'd put a Kenneth Williams doll. I don't. I'm gonna save myself some hassle there.
These, I
left it where it
think-
was.
Are High School Musical dolls.
Yeah.
They're a
Okay.
little bit shorter and smaller than the Barbies,
Yep.
but again, I thought, well,
And yeah, do you know much about High School Musical?
Well, some of it, yeah,
Yeah.
because I haven't really watched it.
Would you collect the dolls?
Well,
there's
yeah.
a High School.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a dress a bit like that. Yeah.
That's
Except for it
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
have the sleeves.
That's
But all of
probably
your-
not her doll, not her dress, probably.
All of your dresses end up all over the house, don't they?
Yeah.
And all the Barbies are naked.
Yeah.
That's how Anya rolls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we've
Yeah.
got some Barbies of the world. They're quite collectible.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen these. We saw some in a charity shop a while back in their boxes.
So Irish
Yeah.
Barbie,
Yeah, that's right.
a Native American Barbie.
Native American Barbie.
She was an absolute
Now
bargain at a
that-
car boot sale
that's a
for
thing.
about £1.
So when was this from then? Is this a recent thing or is it an older thing?
Good question. I'm gonna say maybe late 90s.
Late 90s, yeah. Because there's a Native American Action Man as well, and I think that's going for some serious money now. And that was a 60s thing. I used to have that.
There's a
That's cool.
Spanish Barbie.
Spanish Barbie,
She's
yeah.
rather fabulous.
I was just about to ask if there was like a Matador.
Yes.
And there we go. There is. Of course there is.
Of course there is.
Because why wouldn't you? I mean, Matadors look amazing. I don't necessarily agree with what they do, but they look amazing. It's a good outfit. It reminds me of Sergeant Pepper.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm trying to look at her neck to find out when she's from. I can't see. I can't find out. I'll give her back.
That's Scary
Scary
Spice
Spice.
in alternate costumes, because
Oh
she did
wow!
come with a couple
Yeah,
of
look
different
at
costumes.
the snake bracelet thing on her arm.
Yeah.
That's cool. There were lots of them made. They made different series of the Spice Girls, and they even made them up until not including Ginger Spice when she left.
She's really hard to find. I've never
Yeah.
found her yet.
That's 'cause I guess there were only a few series made with her, and then
Yeah.
obviously they carried on
I
making
guess
them
that'd be
without.
why.
Yeah.
So here is some vintage. So we're back on the sort of early 90s, I think. Yeah, there was a lot of swimwear, Barbies, Tropical Splash, Pearl Beach.
Yeah.
Don't mind us, guys. We're just doing a rock show.
You carry on. So these, when did you say these were? 90s.
Yeah, I think early 90s, most of these beachy ones.
Oh, okay.
This
is
is a couple of 80s
that like
Kens.
they're 80s Kens, are they?
Yep.
Look at those outfits. Are they original outfits?
Yeah, a bit of a mixture of eras, I think. But
Wow.
I think that's an original outfit, I believe.
Yeah.
And then the jacket was just fabulous, so
Does that hair come off?
it does.
Okay. Wow, right. So, what's that all about then?
I don't really know, and I don't know whose hair this is, but
It's
it
amazing.
seemed to go. That's Hula Barbie,
Oh, yeah.
complete with her
That means that
rather
we go
nice
with
grass
Hula?
skirt. I think she's got the wrong top on, but aside from that, perfect.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if he's Ken or if he's a knockoff. I think he might be a knockoff, but I rather
Knock off
liked him.
Ken. Yeah.
Here's the pink
Cool,
one.
cool outfit as well.
So here.
We've got some crystals as well.
Yeah. So what are they?
That is Barbie.
Yeah.
But, her friend Crystal. There's Crystal and Teresa. That's
Oh,
at
okay.
87, this one.
1987.
Yeah.
Oh.
And this is 90s. You can kind of tell from the outfit. Butterfly art Barbie, I think this is.
Oh, right. Okay. She looks a bit out of it.
Astronaut Barbie. She's fairly modern.
Astronaut. But let's have a look at that. That's a cool thing, though, isn't it? I
Yes.
like space stuff. Yeah, I like that.
And then I think she's Western Fun Barbie.
Oh, right. Okay.
Possibly early 90s, late
Sort-
80s, early 90s.
It's like Dolly Parton thing going on with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's a classic 80s.
Right.
I'm trying to remember the name.
Like Bride.
No, she's not.
No.
She's We did stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning, didn't we? So,
We did. We did stay up till
my memory
3 o'clock in the
is
morning
escaping
drinking.
me.
So yeah.
Ah.
Completely.
I bought her in a charity. Well, basically, she's like a shop dummy,
Oh.
and I bought her in a charity shop, and I just thought,
She's terrifying, isn't she?
oh, I thought she was rather fabulous.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, somewhere up there
Hell of a
I've
thing.
got peaches and
So
cream.
we've got a horse here,
We have got a horse,
and
and we've got a Get Real girl doll.
Get Real
These
girl.
were quite. They're articulate, so they're sort of active
Oh,
kind
okay.
of dolls. Not the most
Right.
aesthetically pleasing, to be fair.
No.
But that's probably a matter of opinion.
Yeah. You got some box ones here as well.
Yeah. So I've got these rockers. These are quite recent, but I
Oh yeah.
did quite like them.
They go quite well with the gem
Yeah.
dolls, don't they?
That's Brat's doll.
Yeah.
Well, she's either Brat's or she's Mycene. Maybe she's Mycene, says Mattel on the back. But yeah, around the same time as Brat's.
Okay. Wow.
But yes, we've got a few in box. I don't tend to have a lot in
Boxed
box.
Up there. Are
'cause
these one of these from 90s or later?
I think early 90s.
Wow. See, that puts a bit of value on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You've got the diving one here. So you don't have the Barbie that came with a free Beach Boys 45.
I don't think so, but I'd have to see what she looked like.
There's an
'cause you never
awful song by Brian Wilson called Living Doll, not to be confused with the Cliff Richard one.
know. Right.
And they released it with a Barbie, like a summertime Barbie, in a little tiny floppy disc, in with the Barbie, with a sign on the box saying Beach Boys. And I think it became like their best-selling single of all time, just because people bought them all with the Barbies.
Wow.
So that's how you sell records.
Yes.
Put it with a toy.
Yeah.
It's a clever idea, that. I might even do like a little, I might stick a bit of that in this video, I think. It's quite a funny thing.
We're into wild shades! Movie stars and catching rays. And we're big time into California Dream Barbie.
California dream Barbie's into California fun, into wearing hip fashions in the California sun. She's into riding high and laughing a lot. We're into it too, and we just can't stop.
We're into Barbie!
California Dream Barbie doll comes with a Beach Boys record for you. Surf and Shop and dolls all sold separately. New from Mattel.
But yeah, okay, cool. So what do we have here? We've got a lion.
Yeah, nothing to do with Barbie.
Nothing to do with Barbie.
He's
We've got a lion and a pink dog. But yeah, so is that the lot of that then?
Well, I think so. Really.
Yeah. It's cool though, isn't it? It's another. So you're gonna keep collecting these then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, fantastic.
I try not to buy as much as I used to because.
Yeah, we're all there with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's My Little Pony in every room, every nook
There probably is.
and corner of this
There
house.
has to be.
I've just found a My Little Pony clock.
Yes.
When's
yes.
this from then?
That's actually from Vintage 72. I bought a bundle of stuff from them off eBay. I didn't actually realise it was them when I was bidding on it. It does work.
So moving from one room to another, I've just discovered one of the most late 80s, 90s things I've ever seen. And it's on those keyboards. Do you have a strap for it?
Keytar. I don't
A keytar.
think so.
It's I just need to show this one off a little bit, but look at that. That's a cool thing, isn't it?
It's on, yeah. No
So
battery.
what year would this have been then?
Probably late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
I bought it off somebody on Facebook.
That's great. Every band should have one of these. Right, so now we're going to look at Digibirds. So what's the deal with Digibirds then?
Well, they're cute for a start. That's why I bought the first one.
Yeah.
They do quite amazing. You can put them on solo
Yeah.
and they'll tweet.
It's cool, isn't it?
It's lovely. But you can also put them on choir.
Yeah.
They are supposed to do it together. Come on.
Oh.
I guess the idea is to see how many you can get going at the same time. Sometimes they start singing different songs and it all gets a bit chaotic.
Yeah. Do they go mad and attack people?
No, it hasn't happened yet.
Hasn't happened yet. There's not an evil setting
No.
underneath there then. What does the cat make of these?
I don't think he's interested, to be honest,
Okay.
which is probably just as well.
Yeah. You can find one of their heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the telly. That more or less brings us to the end of the video, but I thought we'd have a little look at some of these things out here as well, all part of Helen's collection. So we have an original Frogger right here. Did you know? Can you tell us a bit about the Frogger?
I'm still playing with the Digibird.
You're still playing with the Digibirds. Does this work? Has this got?
It does work.
Oh,
Whether
right.
the batteries are still running, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know where you turn it on. Not very good at this, am I?
No, that's fine. It's just an example though anyway. But yeah, that's a cool thing. It's a cool thing. Please like, share, and subscribe to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly Show.
Because there's no room left in hell.
Die if you want to. You're innocent